Dose of Heaven Daily Devotional, Tuesday, 25th February 2025. Topic: Resist complacency. Memory verse: Acts chapter 4, verses 23 to 24. Priests and elders had said unto them, and when they heard that, they lifted up their voice to God with one accord, and said, Lord, thou art God, which hast made heaven, and earth, and the sea, and all that in them is. Devotional reading, Acts chapter 4, verses 19 to 24. The topic we are looking at today is resist complacency. Without any doubt, God has given many of us various victories last year, and until now many prayers were answered, doors of breakthroughs were opened, mountains of problems were removed, hope was restored. As a result, many people are quick to celebrate their victories. They let down their guards as a result. Some may become complacent. This should not be allowed. It is not yet time to let down your guard. It is not yet time for big celebrations. We must roll up our sleeves and increase our efforts in making progress in life. It is important for us to know that when we win a battle, we must not be complacent. We should still remain battle ready for another period of time while thanking God for the victory. Why? Because the enemy never give up easily. In the midst of victories and celebrations, the devil can still strike. Matthew chapter 4, verses 1 to 12. After Jesus had finished fasting and praying 40 days and 40 nights, the devil came to tempt him. If Jesus had lowered his guard, become complacent, and start to celebrate after the first temptation, he could have been caught unaware at the second or third time. But Jesus remained battle ready. He was able to win all the three attempts. Many people, after winning their first battle, usually get excited and start to jubilate, sometimes in excess, thereby letting down their guard in relaxed mood. The enemy can come quickly again to attack. Some people have been caught unawares and fallen victims. I listened to the testimony of a great, seasoned, and experienced man of God in Nigeria. He said anytime he prays and fasts for a program, and the program became very successful, at the end of the successful program, he normally spent a few more days in prayer and fasting to thank God for the victory and success of the program. This is how to keep our guard up even after victory. I learned a lot from the words of this seasoned man of God. I thank God for helping me put it into practice, which has worked tremendously for me. I recommend this practice to every reader of this daily devotional. Imagine the disciples after their ordeal. Before the council of Pharisees was over, they let them go. One would naturally expect that after they were let go, they would start to jubilate and rejoice for the victory. No, they didn't. Instead, they lifted up their voices to God in prayer. Their decision to pray was possibly informed by their belief that the battle was not yet over, even though they had been allowed to go. It would be remiss of them to take their enemies for granted or underestimate their adversaries. It is important not to take your adversary for granted, and as it is written in John chapter 10, verses 10, the thief devil has come to steal, kill, and destroy, and he will not give up until Jesus returns. Needless to say that from the time we gave our lives to Christ, we have enlisted in God's army. We are already in warfare, engaged in battle against the devil, so you are on the devil's hit list. Many of us misinterpret the fact that the enemy has gone quiet to mean that the battle is completely over. This could have been the thinking after the disciples were allowed to go, but they knew better. Many people have fallen prey to the deception of premature jubilation, especially when the Lord had turned around our captivity, following a long-winded battle with poverty, sickness, barrenness, or any form of delay. As important as it is to give thanks in every situation, it is imperative we continue to press on in prayer and intercession regardless of the victory we enjoy. Don't think that because the Lord has opened doors of divine favor, breakthrough, and blessings, it is time to relax. This is the time to fast and pray more than ever. You must guard your unguarded hour. Because the enemy goes quiet may only be to re-strategize and look for ways by which he can relaunch to pull you down. He might not be able to stop your blessing, but he will endeavor to get you carried away with the blessings to the point that you begin to focus on the blessings and stray away from the God of the blessings. So, you must be on guard at all times. We need to take a cue from what the disciples did, who after they had been allowed to go, they continued to pray. We need to ask God for the grace to continue in prayer and fasting despite our blessings, promotions, increase, and breakthroughs, because your adversary, the devil, is not relenting even after victory. So why should you go into relaxed mood and become complacent? I pray for you today that you will fulfill your purpose and obtain your maximum potential in life, in Jesus' name. Prayer point. My Father and my God, deliver me from complacency. Help me fulfill my purpose and attain my maximum potential in life in Jesus' name. Kiddos, watch and pray. Pastor James Adamuyiwa, Senior Pastor, in His Presence Christ Tabernacle Church.